Asif Peer, he is the CEO at Systems Limited, a globally recognized technology and business process outsourcing company based in Pakistan. And under his guidance, Systems Limited has emerged as a prominent player in the IT industry, providing cutting-edge solutions to a diverse clientele all over the world. Asif Peer's strategic leadership has been pivotal in establishing Systems Limited as a key player in the global IT services sector. Ladies and gentlemen, Arif Habib and Asif Peer, I would like to invite you guys on stage. Asif, Systems is at the forefront in IT in Pakistan, providing immense encouragement in the sector. Is IT thriving in Pakistan, and what can we do to improve the image and start branding Pakistan as a place for secure investment, especially in IT sector?
Great. Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you, Arif. So as Arif said, I'm super excited, and I think first of all, Junaid and Open, thank you for arranging this. This is my first event, so I'm really excited to meet with a lot of friends and a lot of industry tycoons or players who have really created impact, and it is inspiration and aspiration for all of us. So thank you, Open. So I would say that I'm super, I think as Arif Saab just said, optimism. IT industry is the only industry in Pakistan who is not dependent on any government subsidy policies or anything that affects us. We are really thriving right now. From last 3 years, I would say, IT industry, and post-COVID especially, I said Pakistan has created a lot of opportunity and a lot of buzz in global outsourcing and global innovation startup. So I would like to highlight 3 things that, since it's unleashing Pakistan, investment in Pakistan. So in IT industry, there are 3 key things that all of you need to think about, where if you want to invest, if you want to make a difference, you want to create an impact, create jobs. Number 1, the thriving IT services sector, which gives steady returns and ROI on your investment. So what does it mean? Like in this Systems, we have done our IPO in 2015, and we have given investor return of 20x in last 9 years, 20 times. So what you can do while all these connected people in this industry who are making difference, how can you create these collaborative environment? There are a lot of companies in Pakistan who are waiting for M&A opportunities, some investment. It is open for you because you guys have connections. You guys can connect and open the doors for a lot of companies in Pakistan. Believe me, this will create jobs. This will create effects, which Arif Saab mentioned, improving the balance of payment for Pakistan. And it doesn't require a penny of like hardware imports and so forth, which a lot of export industry. Any industry in Pakistan where the local supply chain and the demand outside is going to thrive, and especially in the services sector should be where there's a youth bulge. We just need to focus and create and develop that. So second area is supply side. Of course, as you all know that Pakistan is a youth bulge. We have raw talent available, all like in scale, in a masses. If we don't take care of them today, it will be a huge problem. So what these you guys, individual levels, company level, what you can contribute is development of those people. We need mentors. As we just heard from our previous session, mentorship is key. Like they need to learn because they don't have the exposure what we have the exposure. We can come and have the exposure and learn from what US market and so on and so forth. So a lot of training, like I can give you an example, what can create a true impact. You must have heard like from various forums, like Pakistan has hundreds of thousands of freelancers. Just imagine, just take a number of 100,000 freelancers. Even if your government says 500,000, I will discount that and just say 100,000 freelancers. Right now, their yield is $400 per month. It's documented. If we can create programs to upskill, reskill them, what's going to happen? We can easily, you guys work in this valley, like just imagine if their yield becomes to $1,000 to $1,500, $8 to $10 an hour, we are going to add $1 billion foreign exchange for these freelancers, and we will change their lives. So it's little impact, little contribution of creating that kind of an ecosystem, opening vocational training programs. You guys can run the bootstrap. These are the call to actions. If we want to really create an impact in Pakistan, we have to train our youth. And it's not just, we were just hearing in the previous session, it's not just about IT development, it's the BPO sector as well, IT-enabled services, where you don't need computer science graduate. We have a lot of accountants, we have a lot of HR people, we have a lot of legal. So again, huge investment opportunity to thrive and revive Pakistan, young talent and youth bulge. And the third is a startup ecosystem, right? Just imagine, Pakistan has about 250 million people. So all these, we have so many use cases in the ecosystem. If we just solve our own problems through these startups, we can create a massive impact. So what these startup needs today from this community or from the investors like you or many others, that they need to have a mentorship that how the unit economics work, how to scale the idea, how to take this and solve the business problem like we just heard in the previous session, contextualize it and solve the business problem, create the use cases which change the landscape. And again, we have so much local people and local issues. If we solve it, it's going to be massive for the country and massive investment, and FDI is going to be attracted. So Pakistan is immense opportunity for, if we just need to unleash, we just need to pick up any area of interest, whether you want to create the demand through your connections and build the steady IT services or outsourcing business, want to create the supply and build the talent, or you can create an innovation and entrepreneurship and a startup ecosystem. I think if we can focus on these three building blocks, I think Pakistan, we can increase our exports, bring FDI, and create the jobs in the country, which our country needs badly.
Thank you, thank you. So identifying problems and specific training for our people. I think those are some very important points. Asif, how have you seen the tech industry in Pakistan evolve over the years, and what do you see as the next frontier for innovation?
Okay, thank you. Pakistan tech industry has been phenomenal, shown phenomenal growth in, I would say, last 5 to 7 years. We have immense talent and opportunity to export IT services, because I will give you 3 reasons again. Like, one, we have hunger in our, like, young entrepreneurs and individuals and the companies, they really want to do something and make an impact. Arif Saab said other industries, but I said, like, services industry is the backbone for anything. And since we have people, so services industry will become a backbone for our growth in the future, right? And we just need to do more of it, and it's a huge potential. So IT industry from export perspective is growing. We have shown 30% CAGR for the industry in the last 5 years. It's almost double in 3-4 years, last 3-4 years, and potential being immense to double again or triple again as we move along. If we follow the right things, right, as I said earlier in the first response, that how we can create more demand. And demand would be created if we have our economic narrative define why Pakistan. Because we all are brand ambassadors of the country. We unfortunately don't believe too much and try to figure out, like, okay, there is an issue and this could be a potential problem and so forth. If we think it positively, I have been serving in this industry and doing export services since last 28 years. Believe me, no single day, Pakistan has ups and downs, you guys must be following news, there will be anything that is happening. We have never, ever missed an SLA from our customer. We provide 24/7 support services, BPO services. We have never missed an SLA because of Pakistan, condition or whatever. Yeah, you can miss an SLA because of yourself. But I think blaming that it's a country issue and so forth, that's why we are not able to grow, I think it's not there. I think we all entrepreneurs need to take a leap of faith. When I talk about to my team, like, we need to grow 100% year on year, they said, what? But we have shown how to grow 100% year on year. We have done it last 2-3 years. So there are case studies available in Pakistan. What we need to do is portray those success stories. Being a brand ambassador, we should have an economic narrative of why Pakistan in each sector, what Arif Saab mentioned, IT of course, I'm telling, but why in mining, why in agriculture, what agriculture can do. And again, all of these sectors need the technology to improve the productivity. We can't as a country live on subsidy anymore. We don't have that. That luxury is gone. Only thing we need to focus on the productivity. How can we increase the productivity? And through increasing the productivity, we become competitive in the export market, because this world is competitive. You can't just focus on, okay, give me this subsidized power, give me this subsidy, and so on and so forth. This is gone. Once we agree as a country that this is gone, and we just need to be productive and do more with less, if we can figure out this, I think this is a huge opportunity. Again, quality, I think you can hear about it. It's not like Pakistan is cheap. We have cheap labor and so on and so forth. It's hunger, quality, SLAs, delivery, and at a price point, which I can assure you nobody can beat in the world. We have that kind of a cost-effective IT outsourcing destination. I'm not saying this. If you read World Economic Forum report on IT outsourcing, what World Economic Forum says, Pakistan is the most cost-effective IT outsourcing destination of the world. It's not like Asif Peer is saying, it's documented. You can say that, you can read A.T. Kearney report, you can read IDC report, you can read Gartner report. What, as Silicon Valley individuals, what my humble request, we need to invest more in marketing, branding Pakistan, having Gartners lobbying us, having McKinsey writing about us, having IDC writing about us, having Forbes writing about Pakistan thriving ecosystem, economics, and IT, especially IT and services, vibrant services sector. Once we do that collectively, imagine it's a huge opportunity. I think growth will never be a challenge for Pakistan. And what Arif Saab mentioned, we can move away from traditional industries to the knowledge economy. And that's what is in need right now, knowledge economy. And as we started with the theme AI, I think you must have, like, we just heard that AI is going to be replacing and we will be homeless. I think he was just joking, but point is, what AI is doing today for us, it's creating a huge opportunity for Pakistan and for all of us, for the world. Like, AI doesn't happen automatically. Like, you need a lot of data engineering capabilities. We heard just from Conrad, like unstructured data to contextualizing it and getting an insight. And Pakistan has a lot of maths and stats students and so on and so forth. So you don't need a computer science graduate to learn AI and things like that. If you have a good maths background, you can be an AI expert with certain training, because now the world has moved from to low code, no code, and this type of technology where we can really make a difference. Now what our customers tell us, how can you automate my process through AI? Because I have 10 years of data. Now you have GenAI to predict what's going to happen and reduce my steps and automate my processes. We can do it. What is going to happen? Like, it's just a thinking change that if once we do that, I think the sky would be the limit. And I think that's what we are posturing, and we are trying our best to scale. I know in Pakistan, like as a systems, we have about 7,000 plus people. It's nothing at a global scale. I really want, with all of you, really want to make a difference to become a global brand. And once we become, like, ecosystem will be created, like if we can have 10 systems or something like that, or hundreds of them, then the ecosystem will be created. And we all need to work towards that. And again, our startup community is vibrant enough. They are solving so many problems. We have unbanked population of about 80 to 90%. So a lot of opportunities for fintech, a lot of opportunities for payment service provider. We are barely scratching a surface for e-commerce because the payment issues and so on and so forth. So as an innovator, you guys have an immense opportunity, even replicating the idea that worked in any third world country and bringing that idea to Pakistan will also create a massive scale. So my humble request is, like all of you, we all need to build economic narrative for Pakistan, and we just need to, we are not behind anyone. We have the capability, we have the communication skills. We are the fifth largest country in the world with the English-speaking population fluently in accent neutral. So how can we be more passionate about it and creating the difference and telling the world, we are open for the business, we are here to serve you, and we can provide a quality service at a cost-effective price.
Thank you. I am loving the optimism. I'm so glad to hear so much positivity for Pakistan. So this is a personal question. This is for both of you. So I'm a budding entrepreneur, and there's so many out here. What advice would you give me before starting a business in Pakistan?
I would say three things. Think big, think new, and think quick. Right? These three things. And once you think big, you can dream, and you can try to disrupt and work on the problems. So, like there is a problem and opportunities all around us. You just need to imagine what you're solving or what is the opportunity and how you can scale. And don't forget about the unit economics. But don't just think too much. Just, it has to be something fresh. And now the world needs to, as I said, like we need to move on from the traditional stuff to the new stuff. So think big, think new, think quick. Once you do it, I think you will have something really big, and you can dream big and then execute on it. I think we all fail in execution. I think we know how, most of the things we know what to do, we know how to do it, but unfortunately we don't do it. It comes to an execution. If you are taskmaster, if you have attention to details, I think execution, you can create anything and make a huge difference in the world, right? And we all have potential as Pakistani, diaspora or Pakistanis. I think we have done it in the past. You can see a lot of success stories here and back home, and we can still make big things and do wonders to the world, which I'm positive we will, inshallah.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you.